If you love homestead adventures, then Justin Rhodes might be one of your favorite YouTubers. This homesteader is also a permaculturist, author, entrepreneur, and educator. Justin's story is quite fascinating. In this video, I'll tell you how he got into gardening and permaculture, his inspirations, and how he got into YouTube and content creation. So, now let's start from the beginning. Justin Rhodes was born on October 31st, 1978, and hails from Fletcher, North Carolina, U.S. His father, Willard, was initially a farmer. Later, he worked as an orthodontics traveling salesman. Justin grew up in the country and used to travel to the town for work. He used to run a punch press. Once, Justin's wife, Rebecca Rhodes, picked up on an article on the dangers of conventional milk and hormones in it, and convinced him to switch to the healthy organic milk. After making the switch, she started requesting other organic food items. This started bothering Justin, as at the time his income didn't improve and he was frugal, and in groceries, organic food was expensive than the processed food. Around 2015, he was dumpster diving and living off food stamps. Once, while checking out bundles of organic kales and lettuce, Justin stumbled upon a lettuce seed pack and was surprised, as both the lettuce and its seed pack cost the same. But with the latter, he could grow 100 lettuces, and all he needed to do was to put in the labor. So, he bought the seed pack. But Justin had no knowledge of growing plants. So he called up a friend of Rebecca's parents who was into gardening, and he arrived with a tiller and helped him prepare his garden, and thanks to Justin and Rebecca being health conscious, they continued growing their own food. Once, Justin's mentor gave him Joel Salatin's Salad Bar Beef book and said that he could make a living or a side income by growing beef on his land. After reading this book, Justin got inspired by Joel and started implementing his methods. The book explained the importance of moving animals frequently and getting more from the land. One of the first books that Justin ever read was Pasture Poultry Profits, and at the beginning of his gardening and poultry career, he also read other books like The New Organic Grower, The Small-Scale Poultry Flock, and Introduction to Permaculture. This avid reader appreciates and recommends these books. Initially, Rebecca became health conscious and got into gardening, and Justin followed her footsteps and started getting involved in gardening. Later, she started working on a market farm and selling vegetables. But he stayed away from this, as he wasn't interested. But later, as she became pregnant and got sick, he had to follow through her market farm, as by the time, she had gained customers. Justin got into permaculture while homesteading, but wasn't efficient at it, as he was compartmentalizing animals and gardens instead of connecting them. One of Justin's friends showed him a Jeff Lawton's video where he observed that, unlike him, Jeff connects chickens with the garden by placing them in temporary electric nets and then planting the garden in the same place as the nets. As he found his techniques efficient, he decided to study permaculture from him. As at the time, Justin didn't have money. He took a tax return and traveled to Jeff's Zaytuna farm in Shannon, Australia, where he got trained as a permaculture designer. There, he was shown the movie Permaculture Orchard, which impressed him as it was very educational, cinematic, well-produced, and entertaining. Justin also studied natural chicken care under Pat Foreman, a sustainable agricultural activist. After returning to the U.S. from Australia, his mentor gave him the 4-Hour Workweek book. This book inspired Justin, and as he has been raising chickens for a long time, he decided to launch a related product. And also, at the time, he was into market farming, but he started struggling with the symptoms of Lyme disease, which forced him to temporarily wind down from farming. So, he decided to launch the product meanwhile in order to not lose touch with farming. Justin started Abundant Permaculture LLC in January 2015 and launched Permaculture Chickens, a Kickstarter film project. He got 1,099 backers, pledging $35,048 for this project. This was his first product. He also published a companion ebook with this project. Much before entering YouTube, Justin started a farming blog. Once, his wife stumbled upon a viral YouTube video of a family vlogger and started exploring his other videos, and when Justin watched his videos, he noticed that he was filming the videos on his iPhone. As Justin was confident that he too can produce YouTube videos, he bought a Canon G7X camera and started documenting his homestead life. Even though his eponymous channel was started on September 26, 2012, Justin published his first video, Permaculture Chickens, only on January 26, 2015. After he started working on his YouTube channel, he found YouTubing to be more enjoyable than blogging, so he shifted his focus away from blogging. Currently, Justin has more than 1.1 million subscribers on his channel and earns from ads, sponsorships, courses, merchandise, and affiliate marketing. He films with Canon EOS R5 and owns the Abundance Plus streaming network. Justin also published the Great American Farm Tour documentary. Rebecca also has a YouTube channel, The Beautiful Life, and the kids also have one by the name Rhodes Bros. Justin published the Rooted Life book on March 1st, 2022, and Where Are Your Shoes, Mr. Brown? A children's book on March 14th, 2023. His other book, Homestead Builds, is slated to release at the end of December 2024. Now let's take a brief look at Justin's personal life. He is married to Rebecca Rhodes, and they have sons, Jonah, Josiah, Gideon, and Henry, and a daughter, Lily. He homeschools them. Justin, along with his family, works in his 140-acre farm near Asheville, North Carolina. Also, they live there. He reads a variety of books, and Man's Search for Meaning is his go-to book in difficult times. So, how are you inspired by Justin Rhodes' story? Please comment below. If you are into reading, I've also written his story on my website. Find the link in this video's description. For more success stories of your favorite YouTubers, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.